Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet is finally here. Let's talk about it. Conceptually, it's kind of a story of self-discovery and getting over heartache. It's got some really witty writing on it with a healthy dose of humor, although coming across not always as very meaningful. It's well produced. I don't really have any gripes with the style of production. My main gripe is that it all sounds very similar to one another. Even though there are multiple producers working on this album, it still comes across as a pretty bland sound in my opinion. I do, however, think that this is her best project in her discography so far. Weirdly enough, I didn't gravitate towards the ballads on this album, but the super poppy cuts on this album also weren't really my favorite. I was really vibing with the tracks that kind of had a blend of both and fell in between ballad and super pop. And you know it pains me to say that Please 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 is probably the best produced track on the album, because I'm so sick of seeing Jack Antonoff everywhere I look, but it really is just such a catchy song and one of the better pop songs of the year. Lie to Girls is much more subdued, and it has the writing style of a ballad, but it is not by any means slow-tempoed. Also, the harmonies are great on this track. But the song that might actually be my favorite off of the album is the last song on the album, Don't Smile. It's gorgeous, it's soft, but it's also very powerful, and it is also my favorite vocal display on the album. By far, I think it's the most impressive song on the album. Just like Sabrina Carpenter, this album is short and sweet. It is only 36 minutes long, 12 tracks. And as always, I've added my favorite tracks off of the album to my New Music Friday playlist, which you can find the link to my Spotify in my bio. I update this playlist every single week with my favorite releases, that way you don't miss any of the good stuff. But I would love to hear below in the comments, what did you think of Sabrina Carpenter's newest album, Short and Sweet? And of course, don't forget to follow me, Honeybee Reviews, for more music related content.